Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the TD Garden, home of the Boston Celtics. And it's quite a treat for both of these teams, St. Mary's and Burke, to look down at that Boston Celtic logo in the middle of the court and say, I'm playing in the same court that all these great players, Bill Russell, Larry Bird, and now Tatum and Kimber Wall. St. Mary's 23-2, the number one seed and the Division III North champion. Burke, it's sort of like a dream for Burke. They're 17-7. They were the number 6 seed in the South Division, and they are South Division champions, knocking off some very good teams. They knocked off Bishop Stagg, they beat Moromov, they beat Wareham, they beat Norton to get here. St. Mary's had to beat Arlington Catholic, Hamilton, Wenham, and Weston to get here. David Brown, the head guy for St. Mary's. Sean Ryan for Burke. The winner of this will move on to Worcester, and his games being played. Sutton, Bartlett, and Sabus from the West and the Central are playing off against each other to see who plays the winner of this one in Worcester on Saturday. Lee Pacheco will jump. Pacheco, Joe Abadi Walsh, Jimmy Batista, Henry Maraca, and Jose Perez, the 5 out there. It'll be a little tough to pick up the Burke numbers because they've got black shirts with dark blue numbers. St. Mary's trying to make it back-to-back. The girls just won a big one over Rockland with a big second half to move on to Worcester. English got it done as Burke, right off the bat, right to the basket and lays it in. And they go trap. Pacheco with a great fake gets it back. Blocked by Abadi Walsh. They're going to get Abadi Walsh for a foul. And they've got the numbers kind of going not up and down, but kind of sideways, so the numbers are really hard to pick up. Pedro St. Fleur at the line. Makes the first. Makes them both. So St. Mary's girls are off to Worcester. English boys are off to Worcester. Burke knocks it away. They're going to go full court trap. And they go man to man. And they throw it away, St. Mary's. Nice pass. And we got a foul. A 6-2 start for Burke. From dead in the corner, the three-point shot, no good. Maraca keeps it alive inside the Perez. Nice pass. Dumped it off to Pacheco for the easy layup. Pacheco got 11 points in the first period against Weston. the Saunders Center in Lowell. 3-point basket by Jamari Foy. Abadi Walsh couldn't hit it. From inside the foul line. 5 in a row by Foy. All of a sudden, it's 11-4. Morocco had to take it back out. He stepped out of bounds, trying to get around the defense. Ali Barry and David Brown are coming in the ball game. Batista and Morocco go out. And 11-4 start for Burke. High off the glass, no good. Abadi Walsh with the rebound. He gets all over. The defense all over him with the basketball, but 3-point shot, no good. Pacheco trying to rebound it. Taken away by Foy. Burke hurrying up court. And it goes right through the wickets. Bounce pass to David Brown, blocked. And a layup up and good. I'm guessing at these baskets because I can't see the numbers because they're virtually impossible to pick up. All of a sudden, it's 13-4. Pacheco has the only 2 baskets. Burke has come out on fire defensively, offensively, moving quickly, forcing St. Mary's into some turnovers, blocking a couple of shots. We mentioned St. Mary's looking to be the 3rd Lynn team to go to Worcester to play for a state championship. That's unheard of when you got 4 high schools and you're also spreading some of that talent out to Malden Catholic and St. John's Prep and Bishop Fenwick. This year St. John's Prep won a Super Bowl. Their best running back, his father is in the Hall of Fame at Lynn Classical. Daliba with the basket. And we're going to foul against Roseboro. A 15-4 start for Burke. We're past the halfway mark. St. Mary's has 2 baskets. Inside to Pacheco, can't hit the shot. Abadi Walsh battling. Burke comes away with it. Ali Barry commits the foul. All 5 starters have scored for Burke. Pacheco with the rebound. The way they're playing right now, you look and say, how'd they ever lose 7 games? Halle Berry couldn't get the shot off. Out to a body. Walsh just whacked it away. He lined up the 3, take the 3, and it just got whacked away. That was Dawes. Halle Berry hits a 3. They need that, but they're going to make some stops. They're still down 8 with 2.5 left in this first period. From dead in the corner. Inside to Pacheco, nice fake, lays it in. Good head and shoulder fake. Got rid of the defense and laid it in. Fall away up and good by Foy. They can't just match baskets. They have to score and stop Burke. Perez, a little bit of a wild shot. Burke looking to run. Long 3-point bomb. That's a major league 3. Barry was going to take the 3. They come out on him. He tried to go around the defense. He took steps. Batista is back. St. Mary's hasn't seen a team this quick all year long. Burke just looking, you don't need a shot clock. Inside, Halle Berry with a nice defensive play. .105 left in a big period for Burke. Offensive foul. Six of the 9 points for St. Mary's by Pacheco inside. They haven't hit anything outside. Abadi Walsh hasn't been able to take a 3, and that's a big part of their offense. Batista hits a 3. But they got a long way to go. They can almost take the last shot, Burke. That's why they're slowing it down. There's about a 1 second difference. They forced that 3. The game clock goes off, the shot clock goes off, so a very big first period by Burke. They put up 23. They hold St. Mary's to 12, and that's where we are. Burke 23, St. Mary's 12 at the end of 1. St. Mary's will have the basketball. Burke will have a very good sized lead as we start the second 8 minutes. Batista, David Brown, Maraca, Barry, and Abadi Walsh out there for the Spartans. Burke started quickly and kept the pressure on. Batista again for three, off the rim, no good. They get up court very quickly. Missed a shot. Abadi Walsh made him alter it. Abadi Walsh really forced that three, trying to get rid of it very quickly. Wound up with an air ball. Great pass inside. Almost thrown away. Maraca got hit. Fourteen fouls on Burke. Maybe he's committed 2. Abadi Walsh got wide open. I think he was almost surprised he was that open. He almost missed the shot. He laid it in. No good. St. Mary's with the rebound. A score here would get it under double digits. David Brown tried to squeeze it up, had it blocked. Ball goes to the floor, a tie-up, jump ball. Halle Berry got involved with Maraca. Chico's coming in, David Brown's going out. Alternate possession goes to Burke. And right now, everything is going to Burke. Blocked. Tipped around, Abadi Walsh had it. Barry wound up with a loose ball and got bumped. And the only negative side on Burke are the fouls. That's their 5th. Ryan doing a lot of coaching on the sideline. St. Mary's trying to get inside and they can't. They dump it inside to Pacheco. Burke knocked it out. Off the rim, no good. They kick it back out for 3. Around the rim and out. They're going to get a foul against Pacheco. I thought they might be calling traveling. He was underneath the basket and took a couple of steps to get back to be able to get a shot off. No good, tipped up. Batista comes away with it. Abadi Walsh, little hook shot, got it to go. And St. Mary's got it down to 9. Pacheco with the rebound. St. Mary's can get a little closer. Abadi Walsh, almost like I thought that pass was going to Pacheco. He almost let it go, but he picked it up, dropped it up, bounced a couple of times and fell in. And the lead is down to 7. St. Mary's with the rebound. They can get a little closer. Tough shot by Batista. He had a body Walsh wide open in the corner. Shot no good. Maraca comes away with the rebound. Trying to do a little too much by himself. They were lucky he got it blocked and out of bounds. The lead is 7. David Brown and Perez are coming back. David Brown hits a 3. And all of a sudden the lead is 4. Tipped and taken away. Perez lays it in. Burke needs a timeout. Burke was ahead 15-4 early. (23-12) at the end of 1. An 11-2 run. And all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. They stretched it to 14 after being up 15-4. St. Mary's got it back to single digits, and all of a sudden Burke has gone stone cold. They only got 1 basket in the period with 3:20 left. So almost the momentum last couple of minutes has changed sides. It was all Burke. It's like that rapid pace caught up with them. They've missed a lot of shots. They've been settling for threes. They went inside early and got easy layups. Like that. Perez couldn't squeeze it in. They're not going to give Pacheco the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor. 2:49 left. St. Mary's will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Out deep to Brown. Perez was wide open. From dead in the corner. Shot, no good. St. Mary's came away with it. Perez gave it to Pacheco for the easy layup. And the lead is back to 2. Stolen away. Maraca gives it Perez back to Pacheco. St. Mary's a little too much. shake and bake. So just laid the ball in. They had the layup and they tried to give it back to Pacheco. All they had to do was lay it in. Little too much unselfishness back there. 2 minutes and counting. They threw it way outside. Inside, stripped away again. We got a jump ball. Pacheco going to the floor with Dawes. Batista and Barry come back. 1:35 left. Believe it or not, St. Mary's has a chance to tie. And with a three-point basket, they could take the lead. This is sort of like the girls' game. St. Mary's girls, they didn't trail like this, but they couldn't get anything going. Batista with a three. Taken away. What a move by Batista. He missed the shot. And we got to play it down at the other end. Trainer's out looking at Miss Gagnon, who does a great job for St. Mary's. Out on the floor. We mentioned St. Mary's trying to make it 2 in a row. The girls won. They had a tough time in the first half, putting up 18 points, couldn't find any offense at all. The defense was great, and they held a very good Rockland team to 37 points, and they came all the way back and got a convincing win against a very good team that won 22 games, only lost 2. And punched their ticket to Worcester for a state final. And now we got both coaches and along with 2 trainers checking out. I didn't see the player on the floor. He got knocked down. 1:06 left in this first half. This is the Division III Eastern Mass Final. St. Mary's is the Division III North champion. And you could have made a lot of money if you bet on Burke to win the Division III South championship. They were the number 6 seed. They had to win 4 games to get here. They were 13-7 during the season. And they're looking for a couple of players to help them. Can't help, but he needs help. Yeah, we hope he's going to be okay. Really, that left leg can't put any pressure on it at all. I think that's Roseboro, who was their point guard. He's not putting anything on that left foot or left ankle. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but especially a young man's got a chance to play at TD Garden, home of the Boston Celtics. And now he's got to sit down. Back to basketball. We hope he's going to be okay. Off the rim, no good. Burke with the foul. That's going to put St. Mary's at the free throw line. All of a sudden, it's Burke who can't hit their shots. They were hitting them. They had a big 23-point first period. With 52 seconds left in the second period, they only have 4 points. Abadi Walsh has to make the first to get the second. He's come alive with 7 points here in the second period. He didn't score in the first. Pacheco got all the points. He got half, 6 of the 12. All of a sudden, St. Mary's has a 3-point lead. Morocco with the steal in the basket. They lost it to Pacheco. Missed the shot. Shot clock is off. Shot no good. I think they call traveling on the pass out. 1.8 seconds left. Abadi Walsh will come in. Can't hit the shot. So it was all Burke in the first period. They were leading 23-12 at the end of the period. They got it up to 14 at one point. St. Mary's fought back a 20-4 second period. And all of a sudden, St. Mary's has built up a 5-point lead. They outscore them 20-4 in the second period, led by Abadi Walsh's 8. And at halftime, St. Mary's has turned it around from down 11 at the end of 1. They're up 5 at St. Mary's 32. Burke 27 at halftime. Welcome back to the TD Garden as we get set to start the second half. It looked dim for St. Mary's at the end of 1. They were down 23-12, and it really wasn't that close. They couldn't get anything going. Of those 12, Pacheco had 6. But then all of a sudden, the defense turned it up. They got some steals. They got some takeaways, some rebounds. They hit a couple of big shots. Abadi Walsh got 8 in the second period. Batista hit a 3. David Brown hit a 3. They only had three scorers in the first period. They had 6 scorers in the second period. And they held to Burke after that 23-point first period. They held them to 4 in the second period, and they built up a 5-point lead. As we start the second half, Burke will have the basketball. Batista, Perez, Pacheco, Abadi Walsh, and Maraca, the 5 out there for St. Mary's. Right off the bat, Ford comes in, high arcing shot, knocks it down. He had 7 in the first half. Daliba had 9. Dawes had 7. Pacheco had 8. Abadi Walsh had 8. Batista had 6. Abadi Walsh shot. Hurried it. Hit it off the side of the backboard. They have to pull it back out. Tough shot. That's a really tough shot. And after the rebound was made, they blew the whistle for a foul. Late whistle. They missed the shot. Missed them both, but then they get the rebound. And they lay it in. Perez doesn't get the bounce. Abadi Walsh, tip it again, tip it again. If at first you don't succeed. Wacky shot, but then they follow up. It's back to a point. Deliba with the putback. Inside to Pacheco. Foul against Burke inside. Nice pass from Perez to Pacheco. Looking for the layup. They almost picked that pass off. Now they pick it off. They're going to get a foul against Pacheco. So Burke has a chance to get the lead back. So St. Mary's starting out the game the way they started out the first period, very slow. One basket. 6-2 run has got Burke back within one, and they have the basketball. Almost stolen away. And Burke wound up losing it out of bounds. David Brown's coming back. Perez goes out. Well, St. Mary still leads by one. Looks like Burke went to a 2-3 zone. I think they caught St. Mary's by surprise. Off the rim with the three. David Brown kept it alive. Foy stole it away. Thought about it, didn't take it, almost traveled. They lost that. Now an offensive foul against Burke. Pushing off, trying to get the shot off. So they finally, I think they caught St. Mary's by surprise with that 2-3 zone. They're getting in trouble because they're taking some tough passes. Pacheco went to the basket, got it blocked, got it back, slipped and fell, lost it out of bounds. Burke again with a chance to take the lead. It doesn't go, but they're going to get 2 at the line. Great drive to the basket, dumped it off. Dawes will get 2 at the line with a chance to put Burke on top. Missed the shot. We're tied at 34. Steps called. Barry was going to take the shot. He went up to block it. He snuck under the defense, but traveled, trying to get around the defense. Stripped away by Allie Barry, and they're going to get Barry for a foul. And again, early foul trouble. That's their 4th team foul. That boy, look at that. That was right on the ball. I'm looking at the monitor. Burke back on top. Shot no good, and another foul against St. Mary's. 3:36 left in this 3rd period. St. Mary's only has 1 foul to waste. And 3:36 left in this period. St. Mary's only has 1 basket. This is like a replay of the first period all over again. Great pass. They missed the layup. What a great play. Through the defense, dumped it off, and DeLima just missed it. Batista trying to take the shot, had it blocked. Foy was going to give it up to the trailer, but the trailer was blocked, so they had to pull it outside. The runner off the rim, no good. Abadi Walsh forced him to alter the shot. Up and good by Dawes. The runner, no good. Abadi Walsh knocked the player down. What a turn of events. This is just reverse of the 2nd period when St. Mary's got back in it. They held Burke to 2 baskets. St. Mary's has 1 basket. And they've already committed 6 fouls. So Burke will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Great pass. They try to stuff it instead of just laying it in. Maraca tried to go behind the back. You don't want to do that. They try to stuff it and they missed it. All they had to do was lay it in. Stolen away. Boy, play all of a sudden got very sloppy. They tried to stuff it twice and missed easy layups twice. They throw it away. St. Mary's looked like it turned it around in the second period, getting 20 points. All of a sudden, they can't put the ball in the basket. Tough shot, 3-on-1. Dawes puts it away. All of a sudden, it's a 6-point lead for Burke. MIAA got knocked down. He's going to get 3 at the line. Michael Celestin. That's only the 3rd team foul. Well, St. Mary's fought all the way back. Grabbed a 5-point lead at halftime after trailing. And that ends a very long drought. Only their 3rd point. He can get them within 3, which would be unbelievable considering they'll only have 5 points in a period. Made 2. Fournier in no hurry as he walks it up. Almost stripped away by Batista. Blocked nicely. To MIAA for the layup. He gave it to Batista. Batista gave it back. Driving layup, no good. Tip, no good. Pacheco comes away with it. Buzzer sounds. St. Mary's had a 5-point lead. Burke turned it around. A 16-4, a 13-2 run made it 40-34. St. Mary's ends the 3rd period with 4 straight points. They get back within 2, but Mahol missed the momentum. It's changed sides again. It's Burke 40, St. Mary's 38 with a period left. Strange change of events. St. Mary's leading by 5. Burke only got 13 points in the 3rd period, but St. Mary's only got 6. And that turned the lead around. St. Mary's down 2. They have the basketball. 8 minutes left to see who goes to Worcester. 8 minutes left in regulation, I should say. Low-scoring game. St. Mary's started the game and started the second half. Shane, very slow. Three-point basket by David Brown. His second, he got a big one in the second period to help turn the momentum around. They're hoping it does it again. St. Mary's by 1. St. Mary's trying to match the girls. They beat a very good Rockland team. They ran into Abadi Walsh and had to take a tough shot with the clock winding down, the shot clock. St. Mary's gets it back. Abadi Walsh was screaming for the ball inside. He wanted to get the 3-point shot. They finally got it to him, but he tried to get it inside. They tipped it away. St. Mary's by 1. They were lucky to get that pass back. Batista couldn't hit the shot. Barry will track down the long rebound. Off the rim, he had to get it up with the shot clock winding down. Back and forth we go. This could be whoever has the ball last. Shot clock winding down. A wild shot, but it goes. Burke by 1. Abadi Walsh can't hit the shot. When he's not hitting those threes, St. Mary's struggles on offense. Three-point basket. Burke back on top by 4. Moraka had it blocked. Steps called. He got betwixt and between and stumbled forward. Abadi Walsh had a fight for the basketball. Just as he tore it loose, they blow the whistle for the jump ball, and the turnover gives it back to Burke, looking to add to a 4-point lead with under 5 minutes left. Steps called against the Liba. Off the no good. St. Mary's knocks it out. Offensive foul. So for one of these two teams, there's a half of basketball left. And right now, Burke is leading by 4. A trip to the Worcester Centrum on the line. We got a foul against Burke. Halle Berry at the line for 2. Both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. They called it a non-shooting foul, so he won't get 2. Knocked out by Abadi Walsh. Every possession important as we're going down the stretch. Shot got blocked. Batista winds up with the loose basketball. Inside to Pacheco. Nice pass by Barry. He got fouled besides. Great look by Ali Barry. 3:19 left. Again, that's only St. Mary's second basket. Great pass by Barry. Pacheco can get St. Mary's back within one. Missed the shot. Burke by 2. I mentioned before, it might be whoever has the basketball last. Shot clock winding down. Stolen away by Barry, stepped right in front. Shot got missed. Put back no good. Pacheco winds up with it. Shot blocked and picked off. And Burke is going to take a timeout. St. Mary's had a shot. Down 2. They got the basketball. They missed a layup. Looking for a 3 to maybe take the lead. It got blocked. Burke got it back, and St. Mary's defense has got to go to work. 2:32 left in the season for one of these two teams. Hard to believe. I'm still looking. Baseball and softball thinking, and football and soccer and hockey. Now basketball is gone by the wayside. St. Mary's looking to be the third team from Lynn to move on to the Worcester Centrum. Lynn English boys, St. Mary's girls. Coming into this day, St. Mary's boys and girls had played 50 games this year, and they had won 46 of them. Both teams had only lost twice in 25 games. St. Mary's defense has got to come to the forefront. Batista, Brown, Barry, Maraca, and Abadi Walsh out there. They like to run the clock down, which is what they're doing now. 3-point shot, tipped from Ali Barry to Maraca, and we got a foul by Foy in the backcourt. And that's going to put David Brown at the free throw line to try and tie this game up. Clutch free throw. He's made 2 big threes. Now he makes a big free throw. Very clutch. And we're dead even at 45 with 2 minutes and counting left in the game. Tough shot by Foy. Sipped around. Everybody went over the head and laid it in. They're back in that 2-3 zone. Morocco almost lost it out of bounds. Tipped away, but right to Barry. Pacheco had to throw it up. The shot clock was winding down. Burke knocked it out. And St. Mary's going to call a timeout. Normally, if you told St. Mary's we're holding Burke to 47 points, they would have said, we're in, we're going to Worcester. But St. Mary's only scored 45. St. Mary's has the basketball down 2 with 1:13 left in the game. Back and forth we go. St. Mary's looked like they were in control after that second period. Open up a 5-point lead, holding Burke to 4 points. But then St. Mary's came out and only got 6 in the third period. They were down 6. 2 big free throws by David Brown tied it at 45. And that great move to the basket by Jamari Foy broke the tie in Burke's favor. And now St. Mary's has to score. If they score, we'll be tied, and St. Mary's, both teams will have an opportunity because there'll be under a minute left with the 30-second clock. If St. Mary's doesn't score, they're going to be forced to shut Burke down, score, and then Burke could maybe take the last shot of the game. I mentioned before, it might be whoever has the ball last. They're back in that zone. David Brown squeezed it off. It hung on the rim and fell out. Very big possession for Burke right here. They could put this game away right here. They could run the clock down, score, make it a 2-possession game. Stolen away, and they call a foul. No, they didn't. They called timeout. Let's see where they put the shot clock now. They changed the shot clock to 30 seconds. Burke can't get 30 seconds. If I was St. Mary's, I'd be questioning that. Burke had the basketball, running the clock down. Well, now they put it at 9 seconds. They put it back at 30 because St. Mary's got the ball. And I thought for a minute they called a foul, but they didn't. St. Mary's lost a very tough game to Drake last year and got knocked out. And they're working hard to try and make sure that didn't happen again. But now Burke has the basketball. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 37 seconds on the game clock. Basket is good by Dawes. A body wall shot blocked. Jump ball. It's not going to be 2 St. Mary's teams going to Worcester. Looks like it's only going to be 1. Burke dream season is going to continue. They're up 4 with 20 seconds left. They have to take another timeout. Perez couldn't get it in bounds. Abadi, Walsh, and Pacheco have 10 points apiece. Not many points for the Spartans. They're down 4 with 20 seconds left. They have the basketball. The only thing they can do is if they score quickly, they have to foul. If they don't steal the inbounds pass, they have to foul immediately and hope Burke misses the free throws. And then have to still come down court and score. That jump shot by Dawes with the clock winding down is huge. Dawes, DeLiba, and Foy are all in double digits. Nobody else has scored more than a basket. They went to that zone a while ago, and they caught him by surprise. They steal the inbounds pass. Perez thought he had a steal, but the foul. And as I mentioned before, Burke's dream season is going to continue. St. Mary's is not going to get 50 points. You could have got a good bet on that in Vegas. So it's going to be a split for St. Mary's here at the TD Garden. And it's going to be a very tough ride home. They missed the free throw. Abadi Walsh hits it. St. Mary's takes a timeout. St. Mary's only has 15 points in this second half. Burke only has 22, but that's enough to wipe out that 5-point lead and give Burke a 2-point lead. And they have the basketball with 7 ticks on the clock. And St. Mary's has no choice. They have to foul. And hope that Burke makes none or one to keep it a one-possession game, and they have to come up and look for a 3-point shot. I know one thing. Burke has got to play in a very tough league. They've lost 7 games. I don't know how. They're a very good team. .6 seconds left. Foy will be at the line, 1-1. If he makes one or none, St. Mary's has a very slim pulse. If he makes 2, he ices it. Very calmly, he threw it in. And this is your game right here, folks. And if he misses, St. Mary's got 5 seconds to get up court and shoot a 3. St. Mary's going to take a timeout. 5.6 seconds left. Floyd calmly made the first. Three people doing the bulk of the scoring for Burke. St. Mary's just couldn't get any flow. They had it a little bit in the second period. They outscored Burke 20-4, but that was after they were down 11 at the end of the first period. So they were only up 5. Burke went on a 13-2 run in the third period to open up a 6-point lead. St. Mary's came back and tied it on 2 free throws by David Brown. He missed it. Off the backboard, off the rim. David Brown came that close. So Burke put 50 on the board, and it was enough as they hold St. Mary's to 47, and Burke's dream season continues. They're now 18-7, the number 6 seed. They won the South Division. They now win the Eastern Mass Championship. And St. Mary's, for the second straight year, suffers a very excruciating, difficult loss. And are denied a trip to Worcester with the Lady Spartans. David Brown almost brought him back. He got the shot off the backboard, off the rim, and it fell out instead of falling in. And Burke wins it by a score of 50-47. Foy, Dawes, and DeLiba accounted for all the scoring, or the bulk of the scoring for Burke. And they hold St. Mary's to 15 points in the second half. And they outscore St. Mary's 5-2 to win it 50-47. For St. Mary's, David Brown played very well. He had 8. Perez had 1 basket for 2. Ali Barry had 3. Batista had 6, all in the first half. Amadi Walsh had 12. Henry Maraca had 6. Lee Pacheco had 10. And it just wasn't enough. And it's going to be a very sad bus ride back to Lynn for St. Mary's. For the second year in a row, they get upset. A very excruciating loss. And they're denied a trip to Worcester for a state final. As Burke holds them to 47 points, 15 in the second half. They outscore St. Mary's over the last minute and 6 seconds, 5-2 to break a 45-45 tie. And Burke wins it 50-47. St. Mary's will finish up a tremendous season at 23-3. Burke will continue on at 18-7. Burke wins it 50-47 on to Worcester for them for a state final. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.